Hi, I'm excited that you're here and that you're probably curious about how to manage your context using AI tools. So first of all, I want to share my screen because I think that would help that you can see everything that I am seeing. So the thing that I want to show you today is a project called TreeTamer, and it does what it says. It tames a tree, or specifically, it cuts down a project to what it's really most important. So why is this relevant? Because AI tools often have a hard time to grasp the whole context of a project. Using TreeTamer, you can probably do this more easily, more effectively, and I'm going to show you in the next couple of minutes how you do this. First of all, I've created a new project that's empty. It's just an index HTML file for the ease of use. We don't want to do more than just a static basic website. I created a git ignore file, that will then, once we pull down TreeTamer, ignore it and also ignores my wonderful roadmap. Why? Because the roadmap is not really part of the project. It's just my notes for this video. So let's get into it. First of all, what are we going to do? Take an RSS feed and put it into a web server. I also prepared FTP and SSH. I will do SSH for now. FTP password is obfuscated. And yeah, let's generate an artifact using Claude AI, or more specifically, start with creating a new Claude AI project. So I created a new project previously. It's just empty. It's just called Schweiz News. And the first job is, please create an wonderful RSS, and make it really well designed in a 2024 fashion using latest styling and fancy looks. That's what we want to do. So let's hand it over to the wonderful AI system, and that's what it exactly does. It creates a wonderful website. There we can then iterate on it and innovate. And why do we do thing looks as good as it can look? So our index.html file, save it, and run a local web server. As you see, I did it already previously because I was fiddling around with the project for a bit, but let's say localhost 8000 and see what is coming up here. So we have a technically nice website. Okay, now what we want is we want to not have the sample. Please replace the sample news with the feed. And I think we somewhere prepared a feed link. So I think that would be probably here, the news feed. Yeah, you can hear in the background my wonderful family fiddling around a bit. And yeah, that's also something that makes life interesting and well worth to have someone who's making noise and action. So yeah, here are the newly updated things. And as you see in the preview feature, it cannot perform what we want it to do because that's obviously not allowed to do it. But when we reload our wonderful page, now we have all of these wonderful things we want to remove. So that's now a typical case. So now we have a running local website, and we can easily move this website. But first, in order to do that, we want to version everything. So let's first of all create a new wonderful GitHub repository. So I'm going to my GitHub repository and say, okay, this is where we will deploy our Schweiz News project. So we call it Schweiz News project. Yeah. And I'll integrate it into this and cut. Yeah. Okay. I'll add these things. Add. Okay. Let's do it like this. Please scrap the old repo content and replace it with my new files. Okay, let's do this. Maybe I just broke everything now. We will see it. Yeah, no, that's new. So that's good so far. So now we will ship it to our server. And we type in schweiznews.com. And it's cool. It's how we want it to be. So we have now a versioned and released and working website. Now what we want to do is we want to change two things. First of all, we want to remove these broken images here, and also we want to have a footer, because this page is missing a proper footer. So how can we achieve this? First, we have to bring everything into TreeTamer. So let's do this. Let's go over here. Now the project is empty. First of all, let's get TreeTamer. So we visit GitHub and get TreeTamer. This is a wonderful single line install. We just copy stuff here and throw it into terminal, and it's getting downloaded here. And we see all the features that we can use. We can flatten, we can handle file collisions, we can filter stuff, we can see quite a lot of things, but for now we just need bash TreeTamer. And we get a new form, a new folder where we see the file structure, where we see the file, and we see also the settings, and we take everything, use it in Finder or open it in Finder, and throw it onto Claude AI. And that way, it's going to be awesome because we have fully transparent situation. So now the files are uploaded and our context is just 2%. So it's quite neat and clean and small. And then we make a screenshot and say, let's remove these things. So I just mark them here. Make it in a nice little red thing. Or I can draw, depending on how we want it to be, but draw. Save it and say, okay. dear near and dear Claude AI, please help me remove these broken images. And that's about it. And we say, okay, why did we have them in the first place? If you think they are helpful, maybe we should fix these things. Also, please create a footer with links to copyright and authors. Please output the whole index.html. You could also split it into subfiles or whatever. So that's really about to you, how you now want to proceed with this project. But generally, it's quite powerful to split everything nicely and near and dear into components. Yeah, so for example, you could just now put the whole CSS stuff into a nice subfolder and generate it from there or whatever you're up to. So that's really how you want to do it. Yeah, so I'll just copy everything and bring it back to Cursor and put it into this wonderful project here, save everything. Look how it's doing on local. It's broken. So probably I should start up the server again. The wonderful Python server. So that works. That's pretty nice. So now we have a news placeholder. That's not what we need, but we could just remove it from code. News placeholder. I think that looks better now. Okay, we want to keep this new version. So I'll just bring it back to TreeTamer, ship it to my wonderful new web server. And now we're done. So we have everything nice, neat, clean, developed. So we have the latest version of the website running. We have the latest version of our website in GitHub. Not here, but probably more here. We want to have a README site. Please create a read. No, we first of all, we update the context for a bit. And we throw all the new things that we have in our wonderful context here into the context window. And please create a readme file. Yeah, so we throw everything into the README file and we edit. So that's also a typical situation. So I need to ask now the wonderful AI what I broke. What did I do wrong here? No, probably I should give some more context. We come. Don't know, maybe I messed up something. No problem. Nice. So maybe there was something wrong in the file name. Okay, so we deployed the website already. We have now a nice, neat project description. And if you want to contribute, feel free to do so. Other than that, I'm wishing you a great day and thank you for checking it out. And if you liked it, give me a like. Have a great day.